Why did we choose health as our first pillar? Well, health is very important for a number of reasons. The first one I can think of is obviously it's the basis of how you function, right? So what we consume, how we act in the world, it influences how we feel both physically and mentally, and that's going to affect a lot of other areas in our lives, and it's also going to affect how capable we are.
Other than how long you live and get your risk of getting diseases and dying of heart disease, which is the number one killer, killing 1 in every 2 people in America, and cancer, which is number 2, killing 1 out of every 3 people. So together, you're more likely to die of one of those than to not die of a disease. Other than that, the disease and longevity kind of piece, it affects the quality of your life. Do you feel energy every day? Do you feel mentally clear? Do you feel mentally happy and focused and able to take on things? I know you have a good personal experience with that.
Right, yeah. So, I mean, I have some autoimmune stuff that I deal with, and I just know whenever I'm not being as strict and as healthy as I really need to be, I'm not firing on all cylinders, I'm not as energetic, I need to take naps more often, I just feel more run down, I feel more tired, I feel less motivated. So
I think that's a big one too, feeling less motivated because your diet isn't really great.
Right, exactly. And so I think a lot of people, especially in America, what are they fueling themselves off of, right? They're fueling themselves off of fast food, convenient foods, processed foods, and these are simply just not foods that we are biologically designed to consume and break down and utilize properly, right? It wreaks havoc within our bodies when we consume these foods, and it really does have rippling effects into our lives beyond just how we feel and our health. You know, it just ripples through our lives very easily.
So in summary, health is a major pillar because it is the basis for everything else. That's how to lead a long, happy, healthy life that doesn't get cut short by preventable diseases, and that also just has a good quality based on virtue of the fact that you can't really function and be that happy if you're not that healthy.
Right.
It's biologically, the neurochemistry is affected by what you're eating, and that's really a basic biological principle that you can't do anything about other than eat healthier. You can't really get around that.
Right, so that's why it's foundation for us is that food and health and diet, it's going to exercise as well. It's going to affect the base of everything else that you do in your life. So how do you feel? Do you feel sick? Do you feel motivated? Do you want to get your work done? Do you have good relationships with people, et cetera, et cetera? So yeah, that's why health is the number one pillar, first pillar.